In the mouth, if we divide bone into cortical bone, which is the external, and cancellous bone, which is internal, which is the more dense bone? Which means the entire concept of placing pillars to resist forces of mastication and relying on osteointegration is flawed. The only purpose of implants, whether it is conventional or basal implants, in the oral cavity is force distribution. और कोई function है तो बताओ. You agree? Is there अगर any patient who undergoes implant treatment, single tooth, anything, implant का रोल क्या है? आप बोलते हैं एस्थेटिक इज क्राउन करो, एस्थेटिक क्राउन से आता है. इम्प्लांट क्या कर रहा है? सपोर्ट क्यों दे रहा है? To resist the force of mastication. Hi friends, if you are watching and enjoying this video, don't forget to subscribe my YouTube channel where you will keep getting such informative videos. Also, I invite you to scan this code and join our inner circle community, which is free, where you can regularly get updates and remain in touch with our community members. Thank you.
Vertical forces coming on.
Any forces, vertical, horizontal, but काम तो force distribution का ही कर रहा है ना. इसके अलावा इम्प्लांट का क्या होगा? If you say implant is a prosthetic simulation of root, tooth में crown point, root point. What is the function of root in the mouth? Hold the crown. So implant function is force distribution. If you want to distribute forces, you would want the forces to be distributed on a dense zone or on, suppose a building बना रहे हैं, तो बिल्डिंग का बेस आपको डेंस चाहिए या सॉफ्ट चाहिए? पक्का, क्योंकि आप तो ऑस्टर डेंस शब्द डाल रहे हैं.
और कैसे
And that is why lot of times when we do in poor bone quality maxilla posterior, you have placed the implant, you got pseudotop. There is no osteointegration. The moment you try to open the cover screw, implant is in the hand. If there was something like genuine integration, it should work in every case and any case. If bone is genuinely fusing with the implant, then why it should not work in D4D? और ये कैसा बात हुआ कि पेपर अच्छा है तो मैं फर्स्ट आऊंगा, पेपर डिफिकल्ट है तो मैं फेल हो जाऊंगा. मतलब D1, D2, D3 बोन है तो मैं काम करूंगा. D4, D5 जहाँ पे मैक्सिमम जरूरत वहीं पे, बिकॉज मैक्स फॉर फंक्शन you need posterior teeth. Most of the times, maxilla posterior is D4, D5. Lot of times, mandible posterior, hollow mandible. When the bone is porous, integration is challenged. When the bone is good, then it is working. However, the moment we rely on cortical bone, you will never hear any classification when D1, D2 for cortical bone. This entire classification is only for cancellous bone. So one of the primary considerations for immediate loading is changing your mindset towards what type of bone you want to harness for immediate loading. And because now the configuration of the bone has shifted, you will never ever do it, because I've seen a lot of times some conventional implantologists, or there are some modified techniques which recommend touching or harnessing the basal bone on the cortical bone, but still retaining the design of the conventional. Right? Why this concept is flawed? Because we need an implant design that increases mechanical retention. So now you understood the first part where the work of the basal bone is to, or work of the implant in the mouth is to address the masticatory forces.